Trisha, thank you so much for letting us come in here and kind of, I know you're working even right now, but thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, so this is awesome. We are, what would you call this place? Where are we?
So this is the Hale Centre Theatre Wig Shop.
Okay.
So this is where we build all the wigs for the show. We style them and set and style, design them. The actors come in and have wig fittings. We do haircuts, colors, perms, anything that the actors need for their hair. We do it in the shop.
Oh my goodness. Have you been doing that for a long time here? Or?
I've been here for a little over 10 years.
Okay, yeah, so you know what you're doing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Hopefully.
So how would you say the process works with trying to create a wig for an actor?
Yeah. So first of all, everything comes from the script. So we'll read the script first. We'll see what the playwright had intended. If there's any lines in the script that describe the actor's look, like their hair or makeup or anything. Because sometimes you have shows where they specifically say, oh, Sally was a blonde-haired woman. And so we're like, okay, she should be a blonde. So we'll do that. Then we go through a series of meetings with the director and get his concept for the show. We'll do a lot of research for the time period and what the styles were at that time. Then we wait until the show is cast, and then we'll look and see if our designs that we had originally come up with will match the actor that was cast in the show, and then we'll revisit the designs at that point. And then once everything gets approved, then we'll go about deciding if we need to use someone's own hair or if we need to put them into a wig. And at that point, if we do the wig, we'll start building the wigs.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of, like, you do a lot of research in the process.
Yeah. We probably start about 6 months before the show even goes on stage.
Yeah, because that's because I know, like, an actor, me being an actor and doing shows here, I know I have like a month or month and a half of rehearsal, and that's kind of my time of like, okay, what is my role a little bit? I'm trying to figure that out.
I've been thinking about your hair for like 4 months before that.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And I've done some shows here, which is kind of fun, you know, and so can I ask you a little bit about how the wig is actually made?
Sure.
Because I see this right here.
Yeah. So this is a wig that we are building for Christmas Carol. So what we'll do is once we know who the actors are, we'll have them come in and do measurements, and we'll do what's called a hairline tracing on them. So basically we wrap the actor's head in saran wrap and we tape it down, and that gives us a mold of their head, and then we'll draw in what their hairline is. So from that point, we take this very, very fine mesh. It's called wig lace. We get this from Switzerland. It's about $90 a yard, so it's very expensive and delicate.
Whoa, okay.
And then we'll go in, and with this tiny, I don't even know if you can see this tiny little, it looks like a teeny tiny latch hook, but it's got like a barb on it, like a fishing hook on the end. Oh my goodness,
yeah, it's tiny. It's like
teensy.
So, yeah.
So we'll pull that through this, we'll grab some of the hair, do like a little latch hook and pull it through. And so what that does is that gives a natural looking hairline to the wig, and that matches what the actor's hairline is. So originally we'll buy a wig, we'll cut off the front edge of it, we'll sew on the lace, and then we'll do this process, which is called ventilating, where we tie the hair in. We get into individual knots where we're in the front, but when we're in the back, we've probably got like 4 or 5 knots, and then you get fewer and fewer and fewer as you get to the front, so it looks natural.
That sounds like how many pieces of strand of hair are you actually pulling when you do that?
Back here, there's maybe like 4 or 5. When we get down here, there's 1 at a time. Yeah, so it just makes it really natural looking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it takes about 14 hours to do just this. On Broadway, they will do fully hand-tied wigs, which the whole wig is built like this, but it's not as durable for our uses. This, the way we build them, means that 1, we don't have to take as much time, but 2, this is a little bit more durable, and then we can reuse this wig over and over again for many productions.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so a different person could use that same wig, but you just kind of find a different hairline that you need to find.
So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll build a wig for our lead actors, and then a lot of times those wigs will become ensemble wigs in another show.
Okay.
Or if we inventory all of our wigs as well. So if we, like for example, we built your Sebastian wig for Little Mermaid.
Right.
So that's with your hairline. So in our inventory, it's listed as Conlon Bonner Little Mermaid.
That is
awesome. So
awesome.
if we needed it again for you, we just pull it out of our stock. But in the meantime, someone else might wear it in another show. As long as it's still in good condition. But sometimes if we have a lead actor who maybe just has a slightly different hairline, we might just put this on and then just change the hairline slightly to match theirs.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. So I remember the saran wrap a little bit that you did on my head. So you probably followed my hairline too.
Yep, we followed your hairline.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we keep these dossiers on all of our actors. So this is Erin Carlson, who does a lot of shows with us.
Okay.
So in this packet, we have a sheet that has like all of her measurements for her head.
Right.
And then this is actually her hairline tracing. So.
Oh my goodness.
This is the mold of her head that we made. So you can see, like, this is her hairline. We just put that on a canvas block, and then we could make another wig for her out of that. So once we've done it for an actor, we don't need to do it again.
Oh my goodness!
We just have the information already.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa, and so much work, and it sounds like there's a lot of creativity in this.
Yeah. So if we needed to change someone's hairline, if we wanted them to look older or younger or something, we could like maybe give a recession or we could make a widow's peak, depending on what kind of character we wanted them to be.
Oh,
so
Adam's Family, like all those type things. Okay.
Yeah, so we can definitely play with that based on what their character is as well.
My goodness, that is awesome.
And then once we're done with this, we go into the process of setting and styling the wig. So we'll put it in rollers, just like it's like a hair salon or whatever.
Right.
We use both human and synthetic wigs in our shows. And then anytime you see a human hair wig that is white, it's the belly hair of a yak, because white human hair is extremely expensive and you can't dye the color to get there.
Yeah, I don't think any old people are going to, it's like, am I going to go bald now? I don't.
So once we get done with this, we set and style. And then, like, for example, we have a wig here that is for Christmas Carol. So that's all ready to go for that show.
My goodness.
And this is a synthetic wig. We use synthetic wigs in Christmas Carol predominantly because they do a lot of performances in a short amount of time. So it's just durability-wise, it's a lot better.
But it looks so real, even though you're saying it's synthetic. Oh, my goodness.
And
can I touch? Is
yeah,
that
absolutely.
Oh my goodness, the girls, look at that. Oh,
and then,
so good.
Then over here we have Jane, who is from Tarzan, and this is a human hair wig. So we went with human for that because it looks even more natural on stage, and because that show has the ability for us to maintain it properly every day. So it'll come down, it'll get reset. If we need to, we would even wash it and reset it.
Man, I didn't know how much creativity is in this. And as well as, I didn't know that about the hair, that I was thinking that it needs to be attached to the head in order for it to have life, so to speak. But it seems like...
Yeah, we can just treat it exactly like your own hair.
My goodness.
And the reason we would use a wig over someone's own hair, because we do use people's own hair in shows as well, specifically time period. It's really hard sometimes to get like a girl into a Gibson wig if she's got short hair.
Right.
And we're doing a show in like the early 1900s. Or if there's an actor who has to play multiple characters in a show. So we couldn't really redo their hair in like a 30-second quick change.
Right,
Or if you need to age someone throughout a show. So we'll do that. So the wigs are what we use for that. It also helps us really control the style and the design of the show.
Yeah.
When you're using someone's own hair, once they get into the show, they can start altering a little bit, where if we use a wig, it really controls the design and they really can't do anything because they just gets put on their head.
Oh my goodness.
And then we do have a crew of people here at night. They're our wig crew, and they run the shows, and they are the ones who come and put everybody's wigs on.
My goodness, that is awesome. Whoa, there's so much.
Yeah.
So can I ask you, how did you get involved in this, into making wigs?
Yeah.
Is that something you've always wanted to do, or?
You know, I was really involved in drama in high school, in my drama department in high school. And I didn't even know that this was a job or something that you could do.
Yeah.
And I went to the University of Utah. I have a degree in theater studies from there. So that was just a general theater degree. And I kind of found my way into the hair and makeup department there.
Yeah.
My teacher at that time, she worked at Pioneer Theater and Utah Opera, and she would pull from her students to come in and run the shows for her. So I just started learning it that way. I took a lot of classes at the U, and then I worked at a bunch of places. And then after I graduated, I worked many years at the Utah Shakespeare Festival. I've worked up in Logan at Utah Festival Opera, and then I've done a few touring shows that went around the country.
Wow, okay.
So a lot of it became like very hands-on training at that point.
Yeah.
That's just one path to this job, though.
But what experience to kind of even go through, and who knew that, like, starting off at drama, that would actually take you on a road to possibly even making wigs and going on tour doing all that.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and that's just one path to get to where I'm at. We have another designer in our department who she had a similar path in that she went to her university and then she went on to grad school and got a master's degree in hair and makeup. So there's 2 universities in the United States right now where you can get a master's degree. One is North Carolina School of the Arts, and the other one is Cincinnati Conservatory of Music.
Okay, yeah.
So you kind of have to go to those places if you want a master's degree. And then she later went and got a cosmetology license. So I don't have a cosmetology license. I'm not a cosmetologist. So I don't do any of the real hair for the show. I'm predominantly a wig maker and designer.
Okay.
Then we also have another designer here with us who her path went through cosmetology. So she is actually a instructor at the Paul Mitchell School. And so she came about this by going the cosmetology route and then coming in, working in our shop with us, and then she slowly started designing shows for us.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, there's a few different paths to get here.
That's awesome. Whoa.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, I would never know. It's just crazy to think that there's so many different paths to get to where we are right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did see my Sebastian wig
Yes.
from when I was, oh my gosh, when I was doing it before. It's so good. Can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is what I was wearing for Sebastian. And I still see the glitter that's on there.
Yeah, we had a lot of glitter in this wig, and it never washes out completely. As you know, it's still at your house, probably.
Yeah, it's still at my house, I'm sure. Oh my goodness.
So you had like you had glitter on your face and up in your hair, and
there was so much glitter, so much. You put makeup on me.
Yes.
And that's something, of course, being a guy, I'm like, what is this? I remember sitting down on the chair, and thinking, what have I gotten myself into? Because you're about to put like red blush lipstick on me kind of thing. Okay, I'm okay. I still have nightmares. No, I'm just kidding. It was a cool experience.
Let me ask you, how did you feel? So you sat in a makeup chair, closed your eyes, a makeup artist did all this makeup, put the wig on you, and then you would open your eyes and
it was
Sebastian.
Yeah, I was kind of, I showed a picture to my mom and she said, "You look like me." I'm like, thank you, Mom. Thank you. It was really fun. But it seems like the color, because this used to be like extra red, didn't it?
Yeah, we had some other bright red dreads that were also incorporated in. So one of the processes we do once the show's over is we strike the show just the same way that they'd strike the set, where they tear everything down and like some stuff gets stored and some stuff goes away.
Yeah.
So with the wigs as well, we take out any extra pieces that we may have put in there so that if we wanted to use this wig in another show.
There you go. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, so the bright red pieces came out.
Yeah, absolutely. I see that. Well, man, and it even has my same hairline. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is me. Oh my goodness, it's like a little me. I don't know what to say, but that is so cool. Yeah. I would ask to wear it, but I don't want to get glitter again.
Yeah.
Can I try on a wig?
Yeah,
is
we
that
have
okay?
some other wigs we can try on you today.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to prep you. You've done this before, so this is a wig cap. This just keeps your hair nice and contained, and then normally we would pin the wig on, but we don't need to do that today. So we'll do this. So just hold the front there.
Ho.
Yep.
Now I feel like I'm wearing a do-rag, if you know what that is. I know you do. Do you? But anyway.
And then, so we'll pull this back so you see a little of your own hairline, because it's always better to see just your own hair a little bit opposed to this hard line. All the actors who wear a wig, whether man or women, they wear these underneath their wig. So what would you like to start with?
I see a fro over there. I think that would be good. It kind of keeps, makes me feel like I'm still myself.
So this is a wig that we used in Sister Act a few years back.
Whoa.
So you're going to reach up.
Okay.
The front there.
Grab the front. Oh, yes. Oh, I am in the 70s right now. Can I try on the dreads?
Yes, so this is a wig we used in Aida. This is Amanazro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this has the lace front on it, like we talked about.
Right.
And we will dye the lace to match the actor's skin color.
Tone. Yeah.
So if you'll just reach up right there, go forward.
Okay.
There you go.
Nope. I don't want to break anything.
No, you're fine.
Oh. Yes.
The actor who wore this has just a slightly lighter skin tone.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Once you
Look at this.
Glue it down, it would just blend in like that.
I almost, like Rastafarian. I feel like, man, Samson with the long hair. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is so cool and fun.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can see how it can really change how someone looks. So when we have an actor who's playing 5 roles in a show, they can look totally different.
I even feel different right now. I'm like, now I can see how someone can really allow an actor to settle into their role, just by putting this on. I feel like, man, I should be acting different, Well, this is so cool.
Great.
Oh, man. So should I try one more?
Yeah, let's go for something kind of fun.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, I'll let you pick. I don't know which.
So we've got this fun wig that was from Wizard of Oz. This is the Gatekeeper in Wizard of Oz. So this is where you can see, like, we kind of bring in, like, the fantasy element. Okay, so
here we go.
And this one is fun because it also has some sideburns that are attached to it. So normally we would stick those down onto the actor's face with a two-sided tape that's called toupee tape.
The wizard will see you now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about fun in the wig department. This is so fun. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My goodness. We can take it off now. I think so. That'd be great. Thank you so much.
Great.
So I brought this because this was for Strictly Ballroom.
Right.
You gave this to me to actually do something different with my hair.
Yeah.
This was so cool. And then I saw that you still had this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So this is your hair design that I designed for you for Strictly Ballroom.
Yeah.
Just gave you a completely different texture than your normal everyday life and for your character of Wally.
Oh my goodness. So I brought it just to actually make that happen with my hair. Is that cool?
That's great.
My goodness. This is crazy because I loved it. And my wife loved it. And then it's been like every cool event that I've gone to, I've been using it now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I think I need my hair just a little wet.
Have a little seat, and we'll just mist you just a little bit.
Cool.
Now for the show, you did this yourself, so I'm going to let you do most of it.
Okay, okay.
I'm just going to give you a little misting because we know we want it just a little moisture in there.
Perfect.
Great.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. And then this is the product that we use for this.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll take a little bit of that. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. Just gonna get the all around a little bit. Do that. Just make sure it's, and then what I've noticed is that this tends to like kind of rub it all in there a little bit. So then I just kind of do it in this circular motion for a long period of time. So here we go. Normally count to like 100 doing this.
Well, and you can see even with that, you're starting to get these little spirals happening.
Yeah, I see it. Yep. Look at that.
Looks great.
Oh man, so good. You know, thank you so much for this. This was so cool. Like, who knew that this place existed at the theater, you know? You would think that someone just kind of call, you know, like just orders some wigs and they just put it on.
Ready to go.
Exactly, yeah. The actors just put it on, but it sounds like there's a real intricate process of making the wigs, making them look right for the character. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. My goodness. And I love my new look.
Great, I love it
too. My goodness. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
And I hope to do another show with you so that we can see it again, you know?
Same. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.